Let's talk about how you can achieve your full potential in your business. Hi, my name is Gollan. For the past 25 years, I've coached business owners on how to achieve epic business growth. And in this video, let's talk about how you can achieve your full potential. You know what? Business is the ultimate personal development tool. You know what? You're gonna come to business with some strengths, and that's the easy bit. It's like a famous quote that says, you don't learn from your wins, you learn more from losing. And that's because you come in and you've got these strengths, and that's what you want to stay in. But then for you to reach your true potential in business, you want to learn from the lessons that you get from the things that you're weakest in, because that's what's going to show up. That is the most confronting thing about trying to get the biggest potential from yourself, is the issues that you have in your personal life will be the same issues you have in your business life. The same issues you have in your relationship will be showing out in your business. Same thing, the way you raise your kids, they'll be showing up in your business as well. So to get the full potential out of business is you need to reach your full potential as a human being across the spectrum. And if you can take the mindset of accepting that, you're going to set yourself up to win. If any of this is making you uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form, it's because that is showing you what you need to work on to reach your full potential. So what I used to do is I used to just avoid things. Just if something was going wrong in my business, I just avoid it. I walk away from it. I procrastinate. I used to have things that I would do, patterns that I would do. So if this showed up, I would do this. And I would just walk away, avoid it, go quiet, and just hope that it'll all get better. Or even worse, I just used to blame everyone. Just blame, just flat out passive aggressive blame. But then I had to grow up. See, at all stages of business, you're going to have to level up and grow up at some point in time. And so for you to achieve your full potential, I'm telling you that I'm sharing this with you now because this is my purpose in doing this video channel, this YouTube channel, is to teach what it is that I've had to learn. Because our role as human beings is to learn and then to share. And then in teaching it, you learn it even deeper. And I've had the privilege of teaching all my wounds because I've had to turn my wounds into wisdom. And they reckon that one of the quotes is at the gate of heaven, God will not look for your intelligence. It will look for the wounds, because the wounds have the wisdom. And if you take the pathway into pain, if you go into the trauma, you travel through the trauma and you face the fear, on the other side of it is the answer, because the fear gives you the fix. And what is that fix? It's the lessons that you needed to learn from going through that pain. And most people don't want to go to the pain. They don't want to revisit that trauma. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to share it because it's too painful. You need to go into those pain, into the anxiety, into the shame to learn what you need to get out of it, because in any heartbreak, setback, failure is the equal or greater opportunity, and it's just a seed. So you get that seed of opportunity in the in the failure or in the fear or in the trauma. That's what you take out of it, and you plant it and you nurture it and you cultivate it, and it can grow in. That tiny seed can become a mighty oak tree. That is the way to get your highest potential in business, is to go to work on yourself as a full 360 person, where you look at yourself and you're able to tame the shame. You're able to look at within, and there's no fear. There's no shame. There's just complete love and acceptance. And if that doesn't mean anything to you now, you haven't gone through it. And maybe there's some awkwardness and some unease about this, and that's why you need to go to that unease to resolve it and draw the lessons out for you. What does it teach you? Who do you need to become to master it? You know, I watched this YouTube video a number of years ago, and this drug addicted guy had made really good. He had one of those hero stories where he was a drug addict and he came out and he made it in business, and then he created this school and this way to give back to the community. And he was sharing his message, and his process for turning things around was to be grateful. And then he repeated this mantra over and over again. I'm grateful this has happened to me, because who do I need to become to be able to master it? And that set off me that just sent me off on a pilgrimage to go and find out, what is this all about? Because at that time I was really good at hiding stuff and avoiding stuff. And it wasn't me, because we get taught, and particularly in my family, you get taught that your intelligence is what makes you money. Well, it does make you money, but it doesn't make you happy. Well, that was certainly the case for me. I wasn't happy. My wife wasn't working, and I had to work out how to make it work. And so I went into the weaknesses. I went into the pain. I went into the trauma to heal it, because that's what gives us your 360 degrees of power. See, the learning isn't in winning, and the learning is in losing. And those parts of you that are losing is where your greatest lessons are, but we're trained not to go to them. Just soldier on. Forget about it. Don't want to go back there because it's too sore. It's too hurtful. It might bring me to tears. Tears is fucking good for you. Tears is energy. It's releasing the pain. Get teared up. It's the best thing you can do. And when you find how to do this, you will tear all the time and celebrate it, because it will unpack all of the hurt within you. That hurt, that stress, that avoidance is what's causing you to end your life earlier and to be a grumpy old man or woman. Go towards that and set yourself free. This is how you level up to be your true potential. And you know what? As you do this, you gain wisdom. And that wisdom levels you up to a higher frequency, a higher vibration, and you'll be able to transform your team, transform yourself, transform your family, because you've lived the lessons. And the lessons that you share won't be from fear. They'll be from wisdom and gratitude. Because the things that you've gone through that you don't want to talk about, that you don't want to go near, that's fear. And that fear burns your soul. Learn how to go into your soul to find the gratitude and wisdom. That is the gift that you bring to the world, because it's your journey. You heard that saying before? It's your journey. Your journey is going to give you the wounds, but that wounds will give you the wisdom if you go into it to find the seed of equal or greater benefit. It's just a seed. It's just a seed. It's a tiny little seed. What that meant for me was, when I go into that pain, usually what happens is you freak out and you want to back out of it. But because it's a seed, you need to calm yourself and be with that emotion to get the seed, because it's only tiny. So that means you've got to, because it's tiny, you've got to spend a lot of time in that pain. For what you'll learn, I've got processes to take my clients through this, is the pain has time. And so you've got to go into that pain with gratitude and with learning as the focus, and just observe that pain. Name it, thank it, and draw the lessons from it so you can learn what that trauma, what the purpose of it was for you. Because your purpose in your business is to become the person to achieve the unique vision that only you can see. Because genius is hitting a target no one else can see. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. But your genius is hitting a target no one else can see. And your genius process is about getting messages and taking action on them. And some of those messages come to you through stress, come to you through anxiety, and come through to you through fight or flight. Those fight or flight stimulus that put you into fight or flight are the things you need to go in and heal. So how do you do that? You get into it. And you go into it with gratitude and learning. And you be with that emotion. Name the emotion, be with it, and just observe it. Don't be the emotion. Most people that can't control their emotions become their emotions. Instead say, hey, I see you, stress. How you doing? Thanks for coming. What do I need to learn from this? What do I need to become to be able to master this? And what actions do I need to learn to take? And you'll start to unlock the Rubik's Cube that you have on how you deal with stress. Learn to love stress, because it's just energy telling you what to do. It's telling you to move. Just don't move away from the trauma or move away from the soul issue. You've got to go into the suffering, because suffering is the soul origin of wisdom, of consciousness. Suffering is the soul origin of consciousness. So you can go into that suffering with a smile and get the lessons from it. That's how you transcend yourself, and that's how you're going to transcend your team, your family, your loved ones, your community, and most importantly for this business, it's how you're going to reach your full potential, because you transcended yourself. And when you transcend yourself, you can transcend your business. Thanks for listening. My name's Casey. Let's do epic. Talk again soon.